Previously on Ingress Obsessed.
So we have a team here in Big Bend, Texas, and there's a team in Newfoundland, Canada, and in Whitehorse, Canada. And then there's another team in Hawaii who's going to throw a huge field over the western end of the continent.
We have a major issue. They've been asked to get off the Wi-Fi at the post office.
Because we're being told to get off our Wi-Fi, I'm gonna go grab my hotspot.
If we don't get service at the portals, this field won't happen.
I turned on the cellular booster, which this is the internal antenna for, and it actually gave me full 3G. We had to come back to camp, which was it was about a 20-minute drive one direction, so 40-minute round trip. I got full 3G.
Yes.
As soon as I'm hitting the hack button, it's popping.
Until all fields are up, there's always danger that this won't be a completely successful op. Being in the park, we've had a successful time already. And a great meal, might I add, by TG and Hideki last night. Oh my goodness, that was tasty.
The mission is super important to them, but it's also clear that being together is a big part of why they do this.
Nancy introduced me to Ingress, and it seemed like a lot of fun, especially with my job. I'm a cargo pilot, so I have to travel a lot. Have the opportunity, to get a lot of unique hacks and visit different portals, and so she really encouraged me to play.
It is kind of fun that we are playing at the same time, sort of in parallel, even though we're maybe on the opposite sides of the world.
Besides the fun times they have hanging out together, I have never seen so many Ingress couples.
When I met Agent Wrenegade, I was actually blowing up one of their farms. She actually approached me because she had heard from another resistance agent now that we had something in common. Kind of a romance started bubbling, and then it came down to me eventually changing factions to Enlighten. In the end, you could say I switched factions for a girl.
This game is bringing people together, y'all.
I think that Ingress has brought us closer together as a couple.
I thought couples would naturally be drawn to this game because it's something you can do together. How rare is it for there to be something you can do together that's this varied?
Ops, this is Comanche Trail, Agent Shagnu. We are at the portal, we are ready to go, we are deploying 8s now. How are the blockers over?
So my girlfriend, the Trolotov, is currently in Austin, stressing her brain out over apples right now.
There's a blocker on the outside. We still have 4 sets of blockers on the inside. The one outside of Albuquerque is being handled. There's 2 or 3 around St. Louis. There are blockers, and that would block us.
We kept hearing on intel about the hundreds of agents out there on blocking teams, out there taking down every little bit they could that was in our way, but stuff just kept popping up.
Currently it is 1:43. In order to have the field up and have it count for the bonus points for the anomaly, we'd have to get it up before 2.
We've got one that one link blocks tons of things, so fun.
They're telling us that we need to get a link up to hold the door, but no one's telling us if the path is actually open.
We have 1 minute to make 14 layers. We're not going to be able to make the checkpoint.
Murphy says he has a Big Bend linkable yellow border. I will throw if told to. So they just told him to try.
So we were waiting on John's link to come in from Newfoundland, and that was our signal to go and start sending out links from our portal.
Got the link to Comanche Trail ready, and if that somehow goes through, we saved some things, so.
Establishing portal link.
Nope. It's worth a try.
The link never came.
We are past checkpoint, still looking for things to link.
There were so many blockers all throughout the central and eastern parts of the United States, and John just couldn't get his link through.
I have to rearrange link order a little bit.
Sure that won't get messy? It's a lot of links.
Of course it's gonna get messy.
So while we were waiting and waiting to throw the main field, the team decided to throw the bonus field to Hawaii.
Guys, the final blocker is coming down soon, so we should start setting the portal up.
I've got CGC flags.
Steamboat mural is go.
Our team linked the Big Bend post office to the CGC flags in Whitehorse. which kind of keeps our lanes open.
So we had sent the link to Whitehorse, and then it was kind of exciting because the team realized we could send the link to Hawaii and field the entire Western North American continent. That link was not supposed to go out first, but the team decided to send it out anyway to keep that path clear.
Currently, we had a miscalculation. Big Bend needs 2 very rare link camps to reach Hawaii, and they only have 1.
Oh no. What? Not gonna happen. So I guess Hawaii is out.
Our team was under the impression that Hawaii had 6 keys to link to us, and they have a ton of very rare link amps, so they were supposed to link to us. Hawaii is now saying they don't have keys to us, and I think they're expecting us to link to them, but we don't have extra very rare link amps, so pretty much that's not happening.
You know, he kind of went into panic mode. We started reaching out. We put posts in global communities, global hangouts, and just started reaching out, trying to find codes.
Murphy is informing us that he might be able to get a code. He's a badass, he's a mega awesome player from San Antonio. He's in Whitehorse.
Pins and needles, hurry up and wait. Everything you can describe, just the anticipation, understanding that we needed this one very itty-bitty piece that we did not have was excruciating.
872? WD8.
Some amazing, magical individuals decided to share their link amp codes.
Woo! Yes! Passcode redeemed.
Yes!
All right, we got it.
This is what's up so far. It looks like that should be a field, but they haven't closed anything off yet. They're about to.
How are you, baby? I have a TG.
They're linking.
Field created!
Big Bend to Hawaii is up.
All right. So what's the MU on that one?
That one was...
Did you get the screenshot?
No, I was busy being busy. 43,515,669 mine units.
Nice.
Is that all? We have a field from Canada to Texas to Hawaii, which is huge and amazing.
The feeling of making that field to Hawaii was pretty cool.
All of the American West is covered in green.
I think Zane and John are feeling a little bit of relief knowing that 43 million just went up on the board, but they're probably still anxious that the rest of the op hasn't finished yet. We're sticking around until we get our fields up.
Right now it's just another wait, which is so aggravating.
There's just too many blockers in Ohio and Indiana, and throughout that entire time there was no link coming in from Newfoundland.
While we were waiting for those blockers to come down, the minutes were turning to hours, were turning to what felt like days. It felt like it was going on forever.
It's raining bucket loads in Big Bend right now. Those Texas campers are earning their field.
It started raining again, and there are some flash flood warnings, which would definitely be complicated, particularly because we are still about an hour's drive away from our camp, so leaving quickly is not really an option.
John and Zane are kind of worried about the weather up in Newfoundland, and it's 2 hours later. It's starting to get dark, cold, rainy, so we're all really hoping we can pull this together.
As the hours went by and more things seemed to be going wrong, I sort of had this feeling of just like, man, is this gonna happen?
I'm a little let down that we didn't get the whole thing up, but it was just an insane op.
We didn't get what we wanted to get, but we had a great trip. We had an excellent team.
That's a wrap. All right, we're done here. Let's go back to camp.
After we left the portals, we went back to the campsite and just hung out.
I am definitely proud of my team for pulling together and having so many agents and such contact is pretty insanely huge.
We didn't accomplish the initial goal, but it kind of seems like it doesn't even matter.
I definitely think, as a whole, the team's definitely bonded a lot over this experience, and it's just been a good experience for all of us, and got to hang out and drink and play games together and have a really unique experience in Ingress.
Everyone was awesome. Our ops team was amazing, and everyone kicked ass today.
You're just saying that because your girlfriend's ops. Extend! Cheers!